So, dealing with today's degree, right, in the 1 to 36, and you talk about as you go and develop, like I was saying infinite, like you had this shit for like 20-something years. You actually had it longer than a law.
Right.
And you dealing with my present reality. So there's certain questions you can answer that I can't look to the equality cycles to get answers.
Right.
And just dealing with language, right? So, in my present Quran right now, when I see that word, I'm thinking about legalese, right? And that's how I see trick knowledge today. But even just dealing with, like it says, English language is what do you say? It's
a language of confusion.
It's a language.
It really is.
Right. And that's why we have mathematics. And you mentioned that with the seven brothers of different personalities, but we have mathematics and bring us together. Now, then you also mentioned being able to see beyond semantics and recognizing that, okay, what happened pre-law? Is a law like how we refer to, like, was there heaven before Jesus? So, or pre-fraud. So when we say that, because I see it that, this is not the only way you get knowledge yourself. We'll be almost religious to think that.
Right.
You can study Apollo and get knowledge yourself based on your perspective and the intensity that you're approaching something.
Right.
So, my build is dealing with Asiatics and the unification with common causes. So we know that we need to educate our own about true history. Doesn't matter if this person is from a set nation. To me, it doesn't matter. Or let's just say dealing with food control. We know we need to take back control over our food.
Food, right.
Certain things like that. How do you see that coming together as a community? And just like dealing with the God of 114, like breaking those illusions of separation. Which to me, I look at those as illusions.
Right.
How do you see that?
God, today's math, understanding the knowledge, in the God degree, in the 1 to 14, and your ultimate question of unification. I told the brother in the school that someone asked me, why this? When in the age everybody's woke and all this kind of stuff, so much stuff readily available, why this? This is the universal flag. It's the only flag with no parameters. I can go to church and take the best part and reserve it for myself. I can go to the mosque and do the same thing. The temple, do the same. Anywhere. I can go anywhere. I can go in any school of thought and take the best part and reserve it for myself. And I'm not bound by any law other than math. I say that to answer your question with this. We're gonna have to be shapeless. We're gonna have to be formless. The weight of unification is gonna fall on the individual that's able to be patient and able to acclimate, able to see the wisdom in somebody else's position. It's just like in martial arts, in Chinese Kung Fu. If you're rigid, you're done. But if you're loose and relaxed, then you absorb that energy, you rechannel it, and then you use it for your benefit. It's nothing but taking the best part. And so, the unification and stuff like that is going to require a lot of tolerance, God. A lot of tolerance, because what we stand on, the knowledge degree and the student enrollment, is very radical to some people. Very, like, what did you just say? You're a God. Like, it's very radical. And that's what it's going to require. Now, in terms of, you were talking about the language, to me, that's a separate thing. This is the only language that many of us know. And the God is right. It's a very confusing language because there's so many different origins of words. Sail Do I mean SAIL? Do I mean SALE? Do I mean SELL? What do you mean? And so words are tricky. That's why we can't get caught up in the wisdom. Because, you know, words can have different meanings depending on the intent and how they're used.
If Mecca did this.